Have you heard about Sarna Dharam Code? This is the special demand by Adivasi community of this country, in which they are asking that their culture, their festival, their rituals are different from the Hindu religion. That's why they need a separate code. And today we are going to discuss about the Karma festival, which is celebrated by different tribes of this country. Hello and welcome to the In Focus series of Drishti IAS. I am Ritu and today's session is about Karma Puja or Karma festival, and this session is important for your GS1 perspective as well as it is important for your essay perspective. Moving towards the points of discussion part. So we'll have discussion on news, then we are going to discuss about the festival, about the rituals, about the beliefs associated with the festival. Then we are going to discuss practice question for prelims. Before that, you have to like, share and subscribe to this TIG's channel. Moving towards the news part. So on 14th of September, the tribal communities across the various states such as Jharkhand, Odisha, West Bengal, Bihar had witnessed the Karma festival, and we are going to discuss this festival and why it is important to have a discussion on Karma festival, because these kind of festivals are often streamlined from the mainstream society and people do not know about such kind of the festivals. In order to incorporate such kind of the festivals into the mainstream society, it's very important to have discussion on Karma festival, so that people will also know about different tribal culture, their identity, their significance to the society. So this is the news which we are going to cover up in today's session. Coming to that, on which day Karma festival is celebrated? So this year it falls on 14th on September, and if we'll talk about the normal rituals, that ritualistic or by month wise it falls on which date? So it falls on the 11th day of Bhadrapad or Bhado. So this is about the Karma festival. Now here will come to the about the festival. So as I have already told you that it is celebrated in Jharkhand, Odisha, West Bengal, Bihar and Assam also, because so many tribal communities lives into these states and they celebrate the Karma festival. So what happens in Karma festival? So there is a Karam tree which is a symbolic representation of Karam Devata. So that Karam tree is worshipped and that's why it is known as Karma festival or Karma Puja. So here on this day what happened, that what is the significance of Karma Devata to the different tribal groups? So the significance is that Karma Devata is a symbol of power, youth, vitality or different kind of wealth and prosperity. So that's why people worship the Karma tree. And it is also a festival of agriculture, because most of the crops sown onto this thing and people pray for the good crops and good harvest. So that's why this festival is being observed. So sowing is almost complete and tribal also worship Karma Rani, especially in Jharkhand area. There is a Karma Rani which is celebrated and which is worshipped by the women of the different tribal communities. Coming to that, who are the tribal communities who are involved into the Karma festival and who celebrates the Karma festivals? So it is celebrated by the Santhals, Oraons, Bega, Khariya, Munda, Majwar, Binjwari, Ho, Khortha, Korba. So these are the significant tribal communities who observes Karma festivals, and this festival is also marked as a Mother Nature Day, because on this day Karma Rani is worshipped, and in Assam it is also significance of good married life and good conjugal life. And this day is also significance of the cultural unity, welfare of the people, brotherhood, sisterhood. In Jharkhand area, in Bihar area, people observe this festival in order to protect their brothers, in order to welfare of their brothers. So this is also a symbol of sisterhood, brotherhood, cultural unity and conjugal life. So this is the significance and this is the objective of Karma festivals we have. Here comes to the ritualistic part, that what are the rituals involved into the Karma festivals. So I have already told you that there is a Karam tree and people worship the Karma festival. Also what happens that women bring sands across the river bed and they put those sands into their courtyard and into the community area. There can be a community area. From there they put their sands and they sown 7 kinds of the seeds. And what are the 7 kinds of seeds? So it is barley, rice, maize, wheat, gram, horse gram and lentil. And 3 branches of Karma tree planted in the soil of the courtyard. And bhelva is a tree and bhelva is a plant which are inserted in paddy fields to protect the crops from the insects. So bhelva is also worked as an insecticide. So this is the ritualistic aspects of the Karma festivals, that women bring sands and they put into their courtyard or any community place and they sow different kind of seeds into that, and they also insert Karma branches into that shows the symbol of prosperity and symbol of life, symbol of conjugal life, symbol of brotherhood, symbol of sisterhood. So it signifies different aspects and different aspects of human life, cultural life. So this is the ritualistic aspects. Now come to the what are the associated beliefs we have related to the Karma festival. So here I am going to narrate a story in front of you. So the story is of the 7 brothers who had punished and who had uprooted the Karma tree because their women, their wives were involved into worshipping the Karma tree, and they could not bring lunch on that day. And while these brothers got angry on their wives that why you have not brought lunch for us into the fields, and they uprooted the Karma tree. And since then the Karma Devata, the Karma deity had cursed him, and you can see that their poverty life had been started. There was a loss of harvest, there was loss of wealth, and there is also a problem into their health life and into their personal life. So what happened that people suggested, the Pahan, which is a priest, suggested that there should be plantation of the Karma tree and it should be worshipped by those 7 brothers. So after that we can see that there is a prosperity, their normal lives return back to them. So that's why this is the associated beliefs related to the Karma festivals, and that's why people worship in order to have prosperity in their conjugal life, in order to have prosperity in their daily lives, in order to have a good harvest season. So that's why this belief is important for the Karma festival, though we are not assuring that whether this is a true story or not, but this is a folk tradition, this is a folk narrative which is related to the Karma festival, and it has a lots of cultural significance that people across this country are celebrating the Karma festival. So this is a cultural identity of different tribal communities. So before moving to the question round, I want to tell you that what is the significance of Karma festivals we have. As I have already told you that into the introduction round, that so many tribal communities are asking for their separate religious code. And why they are asking for? Because they are saying that their cultural, their dance, their folk songs, everything is very different from the mainstream society. So they should not bound to put any religious affirmation which they do not associate. So this is first thing, that there should be a different kind of cultural expression, different kind of cultural identity, and that should be acknowledged by the census, that should be acknowledged by government of this country. The second thing is that this festival is a significance of the cultural unity among the tribal groups, that it's high time that we need to protect our culture, we need to protect our indigenous tribe. So this is also one of the thing. The third thing is that this festival marks the environmental protection, because here they are worshipping their harvest, they are worshipping their trees. So this festival gives the message to protect the environment. So that's why it's very important to have celebration like these kind of festivals in order to maintain the cultural unity, in order to maintain the environment, in order to maintain the overall peace and prosperity of the society. The Karma festivals are important to this society in order to maintain and in order to protect the cultural identity of the people. So that's why this is very important to celebrate festivals like these. So now coming to the question part, the Karma festival is primarily celebrated by which of the following communities? Oraon, Munda, Baiga, Ho, Korba. And your answers 1, 2 and 4, 1, 3 and 5, 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5, 2, 3, 5 only. So you have to answer this into the comment section. And that's it for today's session. I hope you like this session. If you have any queries related to the session, kindly ask in the comment section. Thank you and have a nice day.
For more informative content, like, share and subscribe, and do not forget to press the bell icon to get the notifications.